Attention passionate Green Bay Packers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Green Bay Packers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Green Bay Packers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Green Bay Packers fans. Let's get to the news now, folks, buckle up, because what I'm about to tell you is shaping up to be one of the most intriguing and impactful moves in this NFL season. It's a trade that could redefine the playoff landscape, and more specifically, the future of the Green Bay Packers and the Buffalo Bills. Rumors are swirling, sources are confirming, and the NFL universe is buzzing about a potential deal involving Romeo Doubs, the promising receiver out of Green Bay, and the Bills. It's not just about a swap of players, it's about strategic moves from both sides that could have ripple effects deep into the postseason and beyond. So, let's break it down. First, let's talk about the Packers, a team that's been navigating a tricky season so far. After their bye week, Green Bay sits at a 3-2 record, which, considering the circumstances, isn't too shabby. They've faced some adversity, especially on the offensive line and defense, but what's interesting is how they're managing their cap space, around $12 million for this season, and how they're trying to balance youth and experience. The recent return of Christian Watson from an ankle injury has been a boost, but the team clearly saw an opportunity to shuffle some pieces, especially at the wide receiver position. Romeo Doubs, a fourth-round pick in 2022, has been emerging as a reliable route runner, a player with a lot of potential but also coming into the final year of his rookie deal. His stats in 2025 have been impressive: 16 catches for 242 yards and 3 touchdowns up until September 15th, with a PFF receiving grade of 87.4 and a yards after contact average of 4.8. For those who follow advanced metrics, Doubs has a contested catch rate of 72%, and he's forcing missed tackles consistently, 8 so far. His game is built on precision, route running, and reliable hands, reminiscent of a polished route runner like Keenan Allen, especially in separation and yards after contact. But what's more captivating is how the Packers are leveraging this potential. Despite some injury hiccups, like a wrist tweak in 2025 Week 1 that limited his snaps, Doubs has shown that he can be a versatile and dependable option. His route running grade is at 88.9, and he's averaging about 1.9 yards per route run with a 79% slot efficiency. All these numbers point to a player who can thrive in multiple roles, especially in the slot, which is crucial in today's NFL passing game. The Packers, motivated by cap relief, around $4 million, are looking to reshape their receiver core, especially with the recent return of Watson and the emergence of Jayden Reed and Dontavian Wicks, who have PFF grades above 82.0. Plus, the team is planning extensions for Jordan Love at quarterback and Rashan Gary on defense, so managing the cap is a priority. This kind of move, trading Doubs for a draft pick, specifically a 6th-round pick in 2026, signals a calculated push to free up resources while also adding draft capital to build for the future. Now, let's talk about the Bills. Buffalo, sitting at 4-1 with an $18 million cap space, is in a different position altogether. They're already a strong team, ranked 7th in points per game at 30, and they're looking to push even further, especially in the AFC East, which is arguably one of the most competitive divisions in the NFL right now. Adding Romeo Doubs to their roster could be a game changer, particularly because of how well he fits into the Bills' quick game scheme under offensive coordinator Joe Brady. Doubs' skill set as a versatile slot receiver complements Josh Allen's style perfectly. Allen, who's completing 69% of his passes with an average of 8.1 yards per attempt, has been working on reducing turnovers. He's thrown just 3 interceptions in 2025, down from previous seasons, and Doubs' reliable hands and route running could help mitigate those costly mistakes. From a strategic standpoint, Doubs offers the Bills a deep threat and a contested catch specialist, which they've lacked in recent seasons. His projected yardage, around 800 yards, along with an increase of about 1.8 yards per route, could elevate the Bills' passing attack to new heights. Pairing Dubs with Khalil Shakir creates a potent slot duo that can stretch defenses and open up opportunities for big plays. Statistically, Dubs is expected to add around 10 more touchdowns this season, and his ability to create separation, about 10% more than some of the Bills' current receivers, makes him an ideal fit for the AFC East's aggressive defensive schemes. His presence could also elevate the Bills' overall EPA per pass attempt to roughly plus 0.17, boosting their efficiency and scoring potential. Defensively, the Bills have been impressive, allowing just 19 points per game, ranking 6th in the league. Adding a player like Dubs not only bolsters their offense, but also helps them keep their edge against division rivals like the Jets and Dolphins. Historically, this move echoes the Bills' 2020 acquisition of Cole Beasley, which significantly boosted their aerial attack and contributed to their AFC top seed that year. The addition of Dubs could be a similar catalyst, especially in playoff scenarios, where every possession counts and special players can be the difference between a deep run and an early exit. Looking at the broader picture, if this trade materializes, it's a win-win for both teams. For the Packers, it's about freeing up cap space, around $4 million, and gaining draft capital for building a competitive roster in the coming years. For the Bills, it's about adding a dynamic slot receiver, a player with a high ceiling and a proven ability to create separation and make contested catches, which can be crucial in playoff football. The odds for the Bills to win the Super Bowl have already moved from +500 to +800, reflecting their rising confidence and the impact this potential move could have. Dubs could become an X-factor in the chilly playoff games, where his quick route running and reliable hands could turn the tide against top defenses like the Jets' man coverage schemes, which have allowed just 62% completions this season. In conclusion, folks, this trade talks are more than just a transaction, they're a statement. The Packers are strategically repositioning, leveraging their young talent and cap space to prepare for a future that might involve more draft picks and less immediate star power, while the Bills are pushing all in, adding a player who can immediately impact their playoff push and Super Bowl aspirations. It's a fascinating chess match, and honestly, it's a reminder of how dynamic and unpredictable this league is. The NFL season is always full of surprises, and moves like these could define the shape of the playoff picture in the weeks to come. And now, Green Bay Packers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Green Bay Packers. Do you think this move is a smart one? Are you excited to see Dubs potentially wearing a Bills jersey, or are you worried about losing a promising player like him? Whatever your thoughts, we want to hear them. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Green Bay Packers news. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Pack Go!